Classic JDM cars are some of the most sought-after machines on the planet. What's unique only to Japanese cars from the 90s and before is that they're not just old, discontinued classics, but they're also born and bred for performance and tuning. Classic JDM cars have some of the sturdiest and most upgradable engines ever produced. These cars hail from the era of the gentleman's agreement prohibiting horsepower wars between companies, yet resulting in engines being deliberately made better and tougher to provide more power when tuned. Naturally, the US has long wanted a piece of that cake. And now, we can increasingly get these legendary cars fully legally. As you probably know, to import a JDM machine, the car must adhere to the 25-year rule. What is that rule? Put simply, the models have to be 25 years old, or older, to be eligible for import inside the United States as antique cars. It is a federal rule, so it can change state to state, but the fundamentals stay the same. Prove that the car is of the age you are saying it is, fill out the forms, and boom, you are ready to import. And as we're stepping into the new decade, here are 15 iconic JDM cars that can finally be legally imported in the US as of recently. Number 13. 1994 Toyota MR2. By 1994, the MR2 has been around for a while, but this is the year it met its third revision, which introduced enough extra power to make it a true 90s sports car, 245 horses. The second generation models are the ones everyone talks about. If you think it looks a bit European, you'd be right. It was inspired by mid-engine Italian supercars that really helped make the MR2 a great driver's car, and a reliable one as well. Number 12. Nissan Skyline GT RR33. Going on sale late in 1993, the Nissan Skyline R33 doesn't seem to get as much chatter about it as the R34. The 34 South African Rand is the one we all think about when we hear the Skyline name mentioned. First generation R33s are very highly sought after, and it is still a GT Skyline after all. Might it even look better than an R34? Number 11. Mitsubishi GTO. Whenever people talk about sporty Mitsubishis, they always talk about the Evo variants. No one really talks about the GTO. But those that do know that this machine was far ahead of its time with both technology and performance. It came with 5- and 6-speed manual transmission plus a 4-speed automatic box. It was a beautiful looking car, sleek, and only needed one facelift. Number 10. Toyota Supra Mark IV. Supra is another of Toyota's classics that is a very highly sought after import car. The Supra now finally has a modern variant with 2020's model hitting the roads. The original Supra was an incredibly futuristic looking machine, and even now, looks clean and fast. It's also probably the most lauded JDM sports car of all time, packing the iconic 2JZ engine, which can be boosted with additional hundreds of horsepower with a few relatively affordable tweaks. Number 9. Mazda RX-7 FD. The Mazda RX-7 is an absolute weapon of a car, and the rotary engine is certainly the party piece. Its third and final generation, the FD, debuted in 1992, meaning many of the models registered with this trim have become available only recently. The RX-7 FD is the most powerful and arguably the best trim this model has ever gone through, boasting up to 276 horsepower from its highly tunable engine. Gorgeous and relatively reliable, the only thing that really lets this rotary monster down is its fuel consumption. Number 8. First generation Mitsubishi Eclipse. The Mitsubishi Eclipse might not be everyone's choice of car to import into the USA. Some would argue it is actually pretty average. But it is not a bad sports car, and it's hardly a bad-looking thing. The first generation, produced between 1990 and 1994, is the one to look for. They were rather punchy and a half-decent machine when looked after properly. Number 7. Honda Integra Type R. That's right, in 1995, exactly 25 years ago, the Integra Type R debuted in Japan. Thanks to its incredible looks and a sturdy 200 horsepower engine, it became an instant classic. And this year, these Integras are finally ripe for import. Number 6. Nissan 240SX. In the world of classic JDM cars and fast tuners, the 240SX needs little introduction. The car has a reputation as being the go-to drifter due to its near-perfect weight distribution and inability. Pair this with the overall ruggedness of the model and its relative affordability in the 90s and you have yourself the potential for a legendary JDM tuner. Number 5. Nissan 240SX S14. The already famous tuner car 240SX got perhaps the biggest upgrade in 1994, with the introduction of the S14, also known as the Silvia S14. Gone were the iconic pop-up headlights and ATS edgy design in favor of a more modern two-door coupe. Yet, the S14 retained everything that made its predecessors great and went on to build quite a reputation of its own. Number 4. 1994 Subaru WRX. The Subaru WRX is one of the most desirable JDM cars out there. What makes it so good? Well, partly down to its awesome rally pedigree. It was made famous in the World Rally Championship, and the stiffer suspension and 4-cylinder turbocharged engines made them an absolute blast to drive. Plus, there is something so cool about those golden wheels. It makes the car stand out so well. Number 3. 1994 Mitsubishi FTO. While the Lancer Evo always competed with the Subaru Impreza WRX, Mitsubishi also had an attractive two-door sports coupe on offer in the 90s. Not to be confused with the GTO, the FTO started production in 1994 and featured a sturdy 2-litre DOT V6 that pushed out up to 200 horsepower. And with the arrival of 2020, this rare and beautiful model is now finally available for legal import into the US. Number 2. Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 2. You can't really go wrong with any of the Lancer evolutions, to be totally honest. And the Lancer Evo 2 is currently the best classic Evo you can import legally from Japan. A gorgeous-looking machine that had a sizable rear wing and great handling, it was the car that always made Subaru WRX owners angry. Hey! Before we get into the number 1 vehicle to import from Japan, if you could like this video and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Also, thank you so much for sticking around this long. Number 1. Nissan 180SX. The Nissan 180SX is quite a desirable JDM car to try and obtain in the USA in 2020. It also went as the S13 Silvia, and its torque-strong engine made the 180SX a pretty good car to drive. Apart from that, it had great handling for country lanes. Much in the same way that the Toyota MR2 had. Hey! Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs and would really appreciate it. Also, since you're here, comment down below what your dream build is and why. I'll try to respond to every single comment. Cheers!